What's up, everybody? I'm Sydnee Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, why you weren't able to get your PS5, Xbox could be an app, and a standalone Red Dead Online. Roll a thing. You don't need me to tell you that it's incredibly difficult to get a next-gen console right now. You also don't need me to tell you could just buy one on eBay for double the price. Maybe a little bit more. In a recent Business Insider report, a UK-based group that goes by the name of Crep Chief Notify told them that the 12-member group had copped almost 3,500 PS5s between September pre-orders and recent drops. It's fairly obvious that the 12 members are not planning on keeping all of those consoles, but instead will sell them for profit. In that same Business Insider article, it's reported that resellers are charging $1,100 for the PS5 and $900 for the discless version. But how do scalpers manage to scoop up so much inventory? The answer is bots. If you've ever tried to get concert tickets or sneakers in a timed drop, and by the time you check out, everything's sold out despite how fast you were moving, it's probably because you were competing against bots. And if you've ever watched any movie involving AI or robots, they are generally more efficient than humans. Business Insider talked to a manager of Crep Chief Notify named Tom, who gave some insight. He described his group's process as watching for when retail sites got stock and, quote, running bots for members to almost 100% guarantee at least one PS5. But bots aren't exactly user-friendly, which is where the group Crep Chief Notify comes in. While it seems like Business Insider's report was in regards to the UK branch of the group, I checked out its US website and it seems like it's a subscription. They have something called the monthly mentorship, which costs $39.99 a month. And in its description, under the What Do We Offer heading, it includes, quote, botting guidance and access to our in-house bot slots. How is this legal, Sydnee, you might ask? Well, in our own IGN article that compares next-gen scalpers to sneaker culture, we mentioned the Bots Act of 2016, which only outlaws the use of bots when you buy digital tickets, so bots for shoes and any popular consumer item are technically legal, even though they might be against some individual stores' terms of service. It's 100% a gray area. On one hand, I guess that's being resourceful to program a bot to buy up a ton of inventory and then sell it for profit to people who couldn't get it themselves. But on the other hand, it's just so wildly unfair, and there's very little that retailers or Sony or Microsoft can actually do about it. What do you think about all this? Should bots be allowed? Let me know in the comments. I don't know why I said it that way. I do have some good news if you didn't happen to get an Xbox Series X or S. Head of Xbox Phil Spencer says he thinks Xbox will release a smart TV app used to play games with no console required, quote, in the next 12 months. He dropped the bomb in an interview with The Verge's Decoder podcast when specifically asked what was stopping Microsoft from releasing Xbox as an app for smart TVs that meet a minimum hardware specification. And it would appear nothing is stopping them. Spencer didn't go into any specifics on this potential app, but in the past we've heard the Xbox exec talk about Xbox streaming sticks that could be used to stream games through xCloud after being plugged into the TV. It's not clear which approach Microsoft is considering or if it's looking into both. Fear not though. Spencer reiterated that he doesn't see streaming as the end of Microsoft's dedicated consoles. Spencer noted that he sees the future of Xbox as a hybrid of inbuilt computing power and cloud streaming. Regardless, I do think it's funny that after all of the drama of trying to get a next-gen Xbox, you might not actually need one a year from now. Rockstar Games has been active with news over on Twitter. Last week they announced the new GTA Online heist, and now they've revealed a standalone version of Red Dead Online that can be purchased separately from the game's campaign. As of December 1st, players can buy Red Dead Online on the PlayStation Store, Microsoft Store, Rockstar Games Launcher, Epic Games Store, and Steam, and it will only cost you $4.99 as a part of an introductory offer that will last until February 15, 2021. You'll still need PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold to take advantage of the game's multiplayer features. The game will be playable on next-gen consoles via backwards compatibility and take up 123 gigs of hard drive space. You'll even have the option to upgrade and purchase Red Dead Redemption 2's story mode at an additional cost. And that's your Daily Fix. I'm Sydnee Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you are all caught up on the news, check out our video where someone who actually played Cyberpunk answers 11 of your burning questions. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com.
This is a very tough year for a lot of people. We are in a recession. A lot of people are financially strapped more than ever. And there are just ghoulish garbage men on eBay right now selling PS5 systems for 3 or 4 times what they're worth.